Ah! Hello, my ghouls and goblins. My name is Orange, and today I want to talk to you about Escape from Asylum, an Asylum prequel by the author Madeline Rocks. Now, coming into this book, I didn't realize it was the prequel to a whole series of books, even though that's what it says on the cover. So, I have never read any of the previous Asylum novels. This was my first one, and it was pretty alright. So in the story, we mainly follow four characters: Ricky, Kay, Ash, and the Warden. Ricky is the main character. Ricky is put into this asylum because he's bisexual. Yay. And because he broke his stepfather's wrist. And the main reason he's in here for any reasons because his stepfather is the very typical suburban type of person. He just wants a completely straight family, nothing queer, nothing interesting, nothing different. Just a straight edge family, a white picket fence family type of person. And he hates Rookie, so he just wants to put him into asylum for some reason. And Kay is a trans girl, and her father hates that she is that way. And that's why Kay is in the asylum. Ash is a nurse that works there. She secretly helps Ricky from within the asylum. She just kind of doesn't like how the warden and how the inmates are being treated, and kind of just disagrees with the warden's methods and stuff. So she wants to help them as much as she could. And the warden is a jackass who wants to use Ricky for his own personal needs, which I'll get into later. This video contains spoilers, so yeah. Overall, this book was pretty good. One of my biggest flaws with this book, it doesn't really describe a lot of the surrounding areas, like the asylum, that well. I think the author could have done a better job with that. Throughout the book, there are certain parts where it's very unnerving and very uneasy, which I was glad to see because that's why I read this book. I was hoping to be kind of shooken to my core, a bit spooked. Isn't too terribly scary or anything, which I don't think that was the author's intent or anything. But the whole story just follows Rookie and his attempts to try and get a phone call to his mother to try and get out. But soon he realizes there's no hope for that and just kind of gives up hope of ever getting out. And the way the author portrays this was really good and kind of heartbreaking. And later on in the story, halfway through, it actually gets really messed up and pretty creepy. So while Rookie is in the asylum, he learns strange things about the asylum's history and the warden's fondness to certain people that get admitted there and stuff like that. And the way this book is set in this book is set in the 60s, so you see some old-fashioned medical ways like shock therapy and completely digging into their skulls and completely messing up their brain and stuff like that. And it's really disturbing to read some sections, which was really well done. And I absolutely liked it. At some points, it was kind of slow. The main thing that happens in this novel was just Ricky trying to sneak around the asylum and learn its dark secrets. And eventually, it's revealed that the warden wants to brainwash Ricky and kind of take over his body with his mind and use him to like help him be young again and stuff like that. Which personally I thought was kind of obscene and kind of absurd and just was really strange. Also, seeing the process of how the warden tried to accomplish this was really messed up and disturbing, and I really liked reading it. But at the same time, it just kind of felt out of place at times. And also, we learned that Ricky's father was admitted to this asylum at one point. He admitted himself because he knew he had like rage problems and stuff. And the warden did these exact same experiments on him as he's doing to Ricky, trying to take over Ricky's father. But unfortunately for the warden, it didn't work, and he had to kill Ricky's father. And so through this, the warden tells Ricky that he knew of Ricky before he was admitted to the asylum. So he was trying to like secretly get him admitted to the hospital at the same time. And it was really weird because like he would send essentially spam to the stepfather and trying to like secretly get him to admit Ricky to the asylum, which is weird. And if Ricky was never admitted to the asylum, the warden would have kidnapped him, which is weird but okay. And of course, we see a bond with Ricky and Kay, and then they kind of form a relationship and like promise each other to help one another get out of the asylum, which was an okay relationship. Not the best written one I've seen, but like it wasn't completely trash. But like seeing them together and split apart throughout the novel was really cool, and like seeing how Ricky's mentality reacted to that kind of thing was really interesting. But the ending kind of sort of comes out of nowhere. Because after seeing Ricky go through all these troubles and stuff trying to get his ball out to his parents, eventually his mother just comes by and picks him up out of nowhere. And like that's how the story ends. And like and essentially like kind of Ricky leaves behind Kay for a long time until she's able to actually come out somehow. It's never explained, but like she's able to get out of the asylum and they meet in New York where Ricky apparently has a apartment now. It's kind of a strange ending, honestly. I was kind of hoping for a bit more. It's anticlimactic. The ending is really anticlimactic. So I don't really have much to say. There isn't really a whole lot to talk about. It's still a good book, and you should check out the rest of the series. I have no idea if they're good or not, but like this one was pretty good. So I want to check out the rest whenever I get the time. Yeah. This book was about like 300 and this book was exactly 340 pages. So it was a relatively quick read. I read 25 pages a day, got through it fairly fast. It was alright. It's pretty good. You should check it out if you are interested in asylums and stuff. Being trapped in the asylum is like such a cliche though at this point in time. I've seen it over and over again in like horror genres. But like this was pretty alright for an asylum story. This has been Orange. This has been Escape from Asylum. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a like, subscribe if you want to see more of this sexy face, and come check out me on Twitch. I've been live streaming some horror games, and we are soon approaching Halloween. And I'll be recording a very special, very long playthrough of a VR game. But what VR game? You will have to see. So come stop by, hang out, chat a bit. I'd love to see you there. But yeah, I hope you're having a great month, a great October. I know I am. And I'll see you on Halloween for a very special Halloween episode. I hope you all have a good night, or good morning, or good afternoon, or whatever time it is where you're at, or whenever you're watching this video. Bye.